And now, murder. My favorite
Who wants to
pastime.
talk about murders?
Who wants to talk about murders?
Don't tell anyone I said this, but...
Where to now?
Nanaki has probably gotten a key for us by now. Let us return to the lab.
Okay. Huh?
What is it?
Did you say something just now?
I did not. Could it be that confounded scarecrow again?
No, it's not him. I thought I heard somebody say something.
Bah, don't scare me like that.
Hello, Lucy.
Though we've been walking around half the day, it's hardly surprising that your mind should be playing tricks on you.
This is... the library.
Oh.
What if there's somebody in here? They might not have heard the alarm. Let's check.
Very well.
Far removed from the emergency throughout the rest of the school, the library is the same as always. Empty. It is a little gloomier than usual. Guess there's no one here.
Pull yourself together, Kawara. I have no use for subordinates who lose hold of their sanity.
Since when am I your subordinate? Sorry, Sakuya. Let's head back to the lab. Okay. Whoa, that name threw me right off. That's Deadbird, right?
Yeah, I was thinking that was what
Yeah.
Ryota was almost hearing.
I was too, but I didn't remember the name. Something bad happened. Should have known what would happen after this. If it hadn't been me, none of it would have happened. If it hadn't been for me, none of it would have happened at all. What was I trying to do here? What did I see? Why can't I remember? I can't hear. What are you saying? You're fading away. It's too far. Miss End. Mr. Nanaki.
Welcome back. Have you found anything interesting? Yet another suspicious individual. But we should speak with the headmaster first. Have you gotten the key? Yes, I have. Right here.
Thank you, sir.
Well, let's go have a look, shall we?
The doctor and I will be here. Be careful. Adieu. Okay. The teacher has joined the party.
Woo!
Clear left. Clear right, which looks identical to the left. Good. Doesn't look like the good. Doesn't look like the scarecrow is out here.
Fear gas. That's good. If I had to fly away from something like that, I might panic and hit the ceiling.
All right. Quail's reflex when startled is to fly straight up.
We should hear it dragging its arm when it moves, so we'll have plenty of time to get away. Let's go in. Right. Let's see.
The headmaster who gathered us all in the gym without any real explanation. How many of our questions will he be able to answer?
None.
Excuse us. Maybe he's not here? Look at that dog.
Creepy.
That or hiding.
There's somebody at the desk. He's sitting with his back to us, but his feathers are the unmistakable green of a Nico bar?
Speak to us, headmaster. Have you gone deaf?
Sakuya, be polite. Japan is the country of courtesy, after all.
Is it his fault or mine that we had to come here? Headmaster, will you... This...
Sakuya.
He is dead.
The thing here is no longer the headmaster. His half-closed eyes are dull and cloudy. The skin showing beneath his feathers is pallid.
What madness?
Him too? What?
And
Is he dead or like supposed to be just like weird what the fuck? Mutated bird. I don't understand.
I think dead?
Okay. Yep, okay, he's dead.
Poisoning. I've kind of been assuming he was going to be dead for a bit. Only a few hours ago. I believe he was already dead when the announcement was broadcasted this morning, though. I checked his broadcasting equipment, and it looks like they put the video together from last year's disaster drill footage.
Meaning somebody killed the headmaster and gathered everyone else in the gym. Why would anyone...
There is no explanation but mere obscene delight in the grotesque.
Shut
You're
up.
simplifying it too much, Sakuya.
Jeez.
I think we may all be vastly underestimating the magnitude of whatever is going on. It might be better if we kept this to ourselves for now. I concur. Until we have a proper grasp of the situation, telling the others would only cause unnecessary panic.
First the end, and now the headmaster, both poisoned. Were they killed by the same person?
More rationally, they must have had a reason for killing him and fabricating the broadcast. This must be connected to the quarantine. Since we're finally here, let us search for some clues, Kawara.
Right.
It's hidden inside the dog!
Easier said than done. Every shelf in his office is piled high with documents and papers. Where do we even start?
Incompetent feral! Examine each piece one at a time, looking for anything about emergency procedures, plans of the school.
Got it. PTA records, that's not it. Demographics for dummies, nope. Transfer students. Wait, next to that is the human representative. That must mean the end. Dated from 2 years ago, right before she enrolled. It's not really related to today's incidents, but it might have something useful.
There doesn't appear to be anything about converting the school into a shelter. Anything this large scale would have to leave some sort of paper trail were it official.
Hang on, Sakuya.
What are you reading, Kawara?
This.
A human representative.
It's locked, even though none of the others are.
A minority representative is no more important than a transfer student, or the like. There's no need to have it sealed up like a criminal record.
I wonder what's written in here.
We can't exactly ask the headmaster to open it for us.
Sure we can, he just won't have an answer.
I don't suppose the key is in here somewhere.
Maybe we should ask Mr. One for help?
Do you intend to break it open?
Yeah, it'll be faster than looking around for the key. And
That? I was wondering about it as well.
the thing on his desk, some sort of control panel? Whatever it is, it's suspicious.
I believe it is a control panel for some machine, yes.
Spread out next to it is.
The dome.
Maybe this controls the dome or the hatch we saw earlier?
One did postulate that it would be in here. Locked, of course. I doubt we will find it easy to break that one.
Yeah. All the same, we have some actual hope of getting out of here now. Even just that is comforting. Let's go talk to Mr. One.
I think we have exhausted the possibilities of this room for the time being. Let us go. Mr. Kawara.
Yes, sir?
I see you have yet to lose your open distrust of me.
Oh, yeah? Well, 2 people have been poisoned. And we have evidence that the perpetrator went to the infirmary. It's sort of hard not to doubt you a little, sir. Not too hard for Sakuya, though.
How honest of you. Did you find it yet? The thing you forgot about.
The thing I forgot about? Must be talking about what he said earlier. No. I'm not convinced you're not just trying to mess with me. Are you sure you're not trying to keep me from finding something you thought nobody knew about?
How cruel, Mr. Kawara. Your boundless suspicion wounds me.
He doesn't look wounded at all. More like amused.
I have no reason to regret your solving this mystery, Mr. Kawara. Let me give you another hint. There are no riddles here. If you want to find the truth, you need only keep going. You need not use your brain at all.
What are you talking about? No riddles. Wait, not that. You mean to say you know the truth already?
Well, who knows?
If you do, tell me.
I told you, you need only keep going. Everything here is a plot that was laid out just for you, after all.
Just for me?
How long must you babble, Kawara? Come.
Sorry. I take it this is a challenge, Doctor?
You may take it that way if you so wish.
I swear, I will find the truth. And if I find that you killed the...
Oh, I do look forward to seeing what sort of answer you find.
Bleh. Mr. One?
You two again. What is it?
We explained to Mr. One what we found in the headmaster's office.
The plot thickens, I see.
We think this file may be connected to the mystery. Can you unlock it?
Or break it.
Let me see. This will be rather troublesome.
It's just a lock, right?
Forcing it will result in a spontaneous combustion.
What?
What?
That was me saying what, not me reading the line. I'm just, what?
I know.
What the fuck? Why would they put something like that in a bunch of ordinary documents?
Perhaps because these documents are not ordinary.
All the same.
I have dealt with similar things in the past.
Are you a secret agent too?
It will take time, but I believe I can open it.
Well, Yuya's route did imply that they were connected. In some
Yeah.
manner.
So defusing bombs falls under maintenance operations?
Do not forget, I'm not just a maintenance worker. I am a bright and massive maintenance worker.
What does that have to do with anything?
So maintenance work in Japan requires a number of skills. I'm impressed.
I think Mr. One is the only...
Oh, right. Could we ask you one more thing?
You may.
We found a control panel that looks like it's for the dome as well. But it's locked.
It seems to require a password.
Password? Ask Mr. Sakazaki for help.
Yuya.
He is a master of unauthorized access.
So that wretched mongrel has lowered himself to crime?
I never knew he could. Sakuya, just to let it go. We need his help here.
I shall take care of this folder then. Can't say for sure, but it should be done by the time you and Mr. Sakazaki get back.
Alright, thanks. We should probably write all this down since we're here. Where is Yuya right now?
Either in the lab or possibly gallivanting around like a nincompoop.
A lot easier if we could use our phones. But we can't. Off to the lab.
Here we are.
I wonder if he's still in there. As we turn the corner.
FOE.
FOE.
Nope. Okay. Scarecrow man blocks our path. Noises.
Revolver!
Sakuya, run!
Don't order me around, Farrell!
Fucking idiot. We lost it. Right? Oh. Shoot. Sakuya and I must have run in different directions. I hope he's okay. All the times to run into that thing again. If he's lying in wait for us like that, we can't rely on the noise of its arm to find it. And the dome makes the building dark, so it's hard to see. Better be careful. Where is it now? I want to head straight to the lab, but... Huh? Did I just hear something? Huh? What are you doing in here all alone? Did you see that wall outside? There's been an emergency and every birdie's supposed to gather in the gym. You should... You're... Kawara Ryota? He knows my name? Have I met him somewhere before? Yeah, have we met before? The unfamiliar morning... He's a mourning dove.
Yeah.
The dead bird is a mourning dove.
Puns.
This is the first time we've spoken. Then why do you know my name? She told me. Missed the end. Missed the end. You're gonna miss the end. The end. Alright, didn't she say she made some friends with a freshman who's in the library all the time? Can I ask your name? Fujishiro Nagaki. You were friends with the end, then? Did you maybe see her after school yesterday? Was she acting strange at all, or...? Oh. Shoot. He didn't hear the emergency broadcast. So he probably doesn't know what happened to her either. Don't worry about it. You don't have to explain again. Huh? I already know. Oh. She washed up here and spoke to me. Which can only mean one thing. She's dead. He doesn't exactly make things easy to understand. Almost as if he's talking to himself.
Oh.
And doesn't care whether or not his... whatever that word is, knows what he means. She washed up here? Do you mean yesterday? If you know anything about what happened to her last night, please tell me. I do not. Miss Anne did not come to the library after school yesterday. So she didn't come here either? Thanks. I need to hurry back to the chemistry lab, and you should probably get out of here too. There's a suspicious individual in the building. It was not yesterday that Miss Anne came here. It was just now. What? What?
They're a ghost.
Yeah, I know. It's just, like, why? He's gone. The morning dove who just spoke to me has disappeared. Did he go to the gym? I hope so. I don't really want to consider the possibility, but maybe Sakuya's right. Maybe I am going crazy. I have to last long enough to find the killer. It's just, like, kind of nuts, that's all.
Yeah. You're late, Kawara. Blasted feral doves.
Sakuya, you're safe!
Damn it.
Oh, sorry. Oh, damn, Sakuya's safe. He was pretty worried about you, Ryuta. He couldn't sit still the entire time you were gone.
Silence, mongrel!
Thanks. Sorry for worrying you, Sakuya. Anyway, Sakuya filled me in on your adventures. You want me to hack into the headmaster's computer? Can you do it? Naturally, just leave it to me. Come on, let's go!
Oh, welcome back, Kawara.
Sir, about this control panel.
What about it? Can't you tell? It must be the controls for that dome. Right. I suppose it could be.
It's locked, though. We were gonna have Yuya get into it for us, but...
That's illegal, you know. That doesn't matter. Don't you comprehend our situation? I never said you shouldn't do it. We don't have much of a choice, do we? Go on.
Thank you, sir. Well, having Mr. Nauticky's approval certainly helps my conscience. Let's see. He wakes up the computer, and before long, I have no idea what he's doing to it. Wow. Wonder where he learned to do that.
I imagine he spends his spare time stealing illegal X-rated videos off the intertubes.
Intertubes.
Most of them are free. Like, there's a whole website where they're just free.
But there are...
More than one.
Yeah.
X-rated videos can teach someone how to do this sort of thing. Maybe I should watch more of them. There we go. Now then. There. We're logged in as the administrator now. Woohoo! This only has an open and a close button. I guess that's pretty straightforward. Well, I'll leave the rest of this to you two. Hey, come here. I don't want you to step on the power button. Why don't you just sit right there? If we press this button, either the dome itself or the hatch will probably open. But with the headmaster dead, we have no idea of knowing what's outside. If there really is some sort of terrible disaster, then opening the dome could put everybody in danger. I wonder if Mom's at home. I hope she's okay.
There is a dangerous individual wandering the premises, and the bird in charge is dead. I think it would be wise to open the dome now.
That's true. We did get Yuya to help and everything. We should...
I'm surprised it's giving us this choice, considering supposedly there's no way to fail this.
Okay, well, what's the failure?
I don't know.
Oh, that's good. Well, fuck it. Open this bitch.
Open it.
Let's open it. We need to get everyone out of here.
Agreed, and we can confirm once and for all that the talk of a disaster was nonsense.
Okay.
Escape hatch opened.
I guess it's not for the whole dome.
No matter. All we need to do is get a look outside.
Just having the hatch open is better anyway, in case there really is a storm or something out there.
The panel hatch will close automatically in 15 minutes. To reopen it, please reboot and try again.
Closes on its own? That seems like a risky design.
15 minutes isn't enough to get everyone out.
Let's go out and take a look before it closes. We're going outside again, Mr. Nanaki.
If it's safe, we'll organize an evacuation at the gym. That's a good idea. Maybe I'll come too. Paused for a minute on me. Sakazaki, Doctor, what will you two do? Well, I don't have any more business here. I shall return to the lab.
Leaving the end alone with another man would hardly be gentlemanly, so I'll go with the doctor.
Well then, let's go, Korra, Shirogane. Very well.
Yup.
Where was that hatch? Or where was that hatch? Have you eyes or pickled onions? Right there.
The hatch high above the ground is open. Looks like the control panel worked. I think every birdie should be able to fly up to that. It's a little narrow, so we'll have to go 2 or 3 at a time.
But outside?
Yeah, it's perfectly clear. We can only see the sky, but there is no storm or gale. Nothing but the same calm autumn sky from this morning.
No earthquake and no typhoon, and the announcement video was a fake. I think it's safest to assume that the whole thing was a lie. I am curious about the state of things out there, but the door closes on its own, so we had best think carefully before going out.
You can't see the city at all. You don't really know what's going on out there, if anything. But if there really is no disaster and this is some plot surrounding the End's death, then we need more clues. I'll go.
Are you sure? We have no guarantee that it's safe out there.
Isn't safe here either.
Look, the hatch is open.
It is! We can go home! No, you're supposed to be in the gym. You shouldn't go out yet.
Like heck, are we sticking around with nothing but that bogus explanation from earlier?
I can't wait any longer. I'm going out.
They're dead.
Wait! Come back! Come back at once!
We don't know if it's safe out there yet.
Ah!
A gunshot?
We have to go help him.
Calm down, Kawara. You will only get yourself shot as well.
But... Oh, okay. As if to laugh at my shock, the hatch gives an unpleasant rumble and swings shut. He was shot as soon as he went out. Someone on the other side shot him. It's not a natural disaster. If we go out, we get killed. But why? Hawk party?
We've been quarantined.
Dun dun dun. This is getting wild, dude.
4th class.
How many classes are there?
I don't know.
Good question.
The Ent's corpse, delivered without warning throughout the school. Students gathered without explanation in the gym. The headmaster appearing on screen to announce an emergency situation, and then turning up dead. The Grey Dome and closing the school. The Scarecrow appearing for no apparent reason in the sealed-off building. And now, the students shot dead as they try to escape. What is going on outside?
How humiliating. It would seem that things are worse than we ever expected.
If only I'd stopped him.
There was nothing we could do that we didn't, Kawara. The last thing you need to do now is start mourning what we've lost. You don't intend to give up now, do you?
No, I'm fine. We have to keep going.
I think we should keep quiet about this to everyone in the gym. We can explain to them after we've figured out what to do.
Yeah, that's probably the best way to do it. Our one chance to escape turns out to be a one-way ticket to cross the sticks. There's nothing we can do but search for clues inside the school. We got someone fucking killed.
Where shall we go next?
Let's go back to the maintenance office. Mr. One might have that file open.
Very well.
We return to the maintenance office and explain what outside to Mr. One.
What outside?
Explain what outside.
I see. It seems that our worst predictions have come to bear their evil fruit.
Our worst predictions? Do you know something?
We can predict things without knowing that they will happen. Confusing predictions with reality can be fatal, young one.
Been wondering for a while.
Mr. One, are you really just a maintenance worker?
An innocent student was shot. I suppose it's time I introduced myself properly.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Leon,
Leon.
JB.
Leon!
I am Leon JB, one of the great soaring wings of the Dove Party. S-Class Agent. Pleased to meet you.
Well, if there was a bird that's gonna kick your ass, it's that one. Look at him. The Dove Party? Looks like a cockatiel to me. This is a sick track, though.
I have heard of this Dove Party, the secret organization that advocates living in harmony with humans, correct?
You are well informed, young one.
It is a noble's duty to be well informed.
I feel like I must have missed something.
There are two schools of thought driving the politics of today.
Been over this.
A Dove Party who believe we should live peacefully with humans, and a Hawk Party who believe we should exterminate them.
Exterminate? But I thought the wars with humans were over.
Do you really believe that everyone just decided to live happily together?
Yeah. Sure, why not?
Sadly, that is not how the world works.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
Yeah.
There are still many disagreements between birds and humans, and so the hawks and the doves have come to the fore. Front? I don't know. We discovered hawk activity at the school, and so I was dispatched to investigate. And what we feared would happen has happened.
Wait a minute. Are you saying the Hawk Party has something to do with St. Pigeonations?
It seems hard to believe. This school is known for its tolerance policies towards humans. It even welcomed the End as a representative.
I cannot confirm or deny it. But there are a growing number of hawk operatives attached to the school.
Okay, put in the...
Just enjoy this sick music while we wait.
Yeah. The headmaster's secret file will probably answer some of your questions.
Oh, you got it open. Thank you.
That should speed things up a little. Let's look inside.
The human representative. To help humans and birds advance hand and feather towards a bright and happy future, we have decided to enroll one human in the school starting in the year 2187. They will be the human representative. The pandemic has long since ended, but we must nonetheless be cautious of the risk of infection with Sumatera influenza when making our selection. We will pick a strong, healthy 15-year-old human who displays hereditary resistance to Sumatera influenza.
The human representative. This is talking about the End, no matter how we look at it.
2187. That's when we enrolled here. Come on, let's read the rest. Hang on. The chosen individual will be a symbol of human concession, to wit, a hostage for birds. If the representative is to die in the school, the entire campus will be sealed off and all the birds inside will be given to the humans as prisoners. The seal will be lit 12 hours after the death is confirmed and the birds will be delivered to the humans. The school will be declared an extraterritorial zone and avian protest of any human reprisal will not be tolerated. If the End is to die, so her death was connected to the dome after all. And
The important part is this final gruesome exchange.
basically, if anything happens to the End, the representative of humanity, then the entire school takes the blame.
So it would seem. They trap us in here to give the humans time to arm themselves. The dome will open in a few hours, but what awaits us outside is a horde of bloodthirsty monkeys. How humorous.
It's not humorous at all.
So, this was the true face of her enrollment here. I rather think that this whole thing was arranged to widen the divide between humans and birds from the start.
Indeed, things here go deeper than we ever realized. As you know, the school's public stance is very liberal on the human cohabitation issue. In fact, the school's principal financer, the Ichijo Group, has been heavily involved in human charities for the past 20 years. I have investigated the history of St. Pigeonations extensively, and I can confirm that it was founded with the idea of coexistence with humans. But the Hawk Party has been sending agents here for a long time, eating away at the system. like a dreadful virus. Now, we have had information about this document for some time. It is real.
It's kind of hard to take this all in at once. Just to make sure, for 12 hours the dome will remain closed. During that time, humans will gather to take revenge, and then...
When the dome opens, they will kill every bird in sight.
And with that, another era of war between birds and humans.
Student who got shot when he flew out of the hatch. There are already humans waiting out there with guns.
She was discovered this morning, and the dome was raised soon after. So the time is not from when she died, but from when her death is confirmed. The evacuation was about 2 hours ago.
Yeah, it was right at the start of second period. Around 10 o'clock.
And so we have until 10 p.m. before we're all killed.
You seem awfully calm, Sakuya, even after watching somebody get shot.
Remain calm, Kawara. Do nothing but worry about what's gone wrong, and you'll be next. I do not know who did this, but they will rue the day they decided to tangle with a libelle.
What time is it, Mr. Leon? Fuck.
Just past 2.
Just a little bit under 8 hours?
We have only 8 hours then.
8 hours? We have to find an escape route in 8 hours, or we'll be killed. But if we go outside, we'll be killed anyway. Just getting outside isn't enough. There has to be another way.
My dictionary does not contain the word impossible. We shall continue the investigation.
You're very decisive, Sakuya. I'm glad you're here.
Do not attempt to flatter me, Kawara.
I'm not, I mean it. We found the connection between the End's death and the dome. There's clearly some sort of intrigue behind it all. I don't want to die without knowing the truth. Better go now. We have to solve this before we run out of time.
You are a promising lad. If I were to give you a piece of advice, well, don't miss the forest for the trees.
Everyone's giving me advice and hints and shit.
Don't miss the forest for the trees.
Sakuya, there's one more file. Operation Hatoful.
What is that?
I don't know, that's what it says on here. The bottom half.
The bottom half is... Oh. The bottom half is torn off. We can't read it at any rate.
Don't feel like it has anything hopeful anyway. It's an awfully friendly name for a confidential document, though.
Stupid Japanese. Look, it's spelled hurtful.
Whoa, it is! I thought Hatoful just meant heartful.
I suspect that we will find many of the things to come quite hurtful.
Right. Probably something important, given that it was locked in that file.
Indeed. I hadn't heard of this hurtful thing before, but you might want to look into the school's history.
School's history?
At any rate, the headmaster must have known what would happen after the End died. The escape hatch was no doubt put in place to allow him alone to escape.
Which means that maybe he had a guarantee of safety for himself? I don't want to suspect an elder, but he does look that way.
Everything going on here is connected. We may well find something of use in the records.
Right, let's go look at the school documents then.
I'm not the only Dove agent in this school. I'm sure the other will help you. Good luck, gentlemen.
Mental Jin.
Mental gin.
Mental Jid.
Time to go look for more clues. Maybe we should write the notes first. Mr. Leon said to investigate the school's history, but how? Where do we look?
The headmaster's office, or the library, perhaps.
I already looked at the headmaster's office. Did you see any like school records or anything?
I would have thought they would be there, but I don't recall seeing any.
The library it is then. The mystery you have left to solve is
The bloodstained stranger Oko saw going into the infirmary yesterday.
exactly. What with the headmaster dying, an army of gun-toting bipeds showing up to turn us all into jerk chicken, and it all, I almost forgot about it. And the scarecrow, we still don't know where he came from.
He appeared along with a dome and no doubt is connected to it. If we continue to investigate it, I am sure his origins will become clear. And the end's gruesome end is the best clue we have. For now, we should forget the puppet and chase after the blood-stained bird.
Right. That's that decided then. We'll go to the library to read up on the school's history, and we'll look for that bird. Probably doesn't matter, but what should we do first? We'll save. I'm gonna say probably the library, right? Be my guess.
Yeah.
The library. I wonder if the Geki's at the gym yet.
Nageki. Who?
I met him in the library earlier.
He stayed behind? An unusually dense individual, to be sure.
The library's a little ways from here. Spent some time jogging through the hallways. I've been trying to ignore it, but the dim light makes even the library even creepier than the rest of the school.
Getting hung up over little things in a time like this is a sign of weak nerves.
Really?
Well then, where are the school documents?
Probably not where just any birdie can look at them.
They are probably somewhere in the back then. How dull. Come, let us search.
Right. Books, and none of them are what we're looking for. I was hoping they'd be in this corner, but apparently not. And here, a line of incredibly dusty encyclopedias. That's odd, there are 9 of them. Holy shit, that's a callback from, like, forever ago. I remember in the get-go, he mentioned that the encyclopedias were off.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Volume 6 is missing. Huh, that's weird. Did some birdie misfile them? Anyway, St. Pigeonation's history. It's not back here with the large volumes. So maybe it's a smaller book? It's not here. Never left? Is that a problem? Well, not really, but I told you earlier there's an emergency going on. Can't tell if he doesn't realize what's going on or just doesn't care. The records. Huh? Keep looking there and you'll never find them. So you know where they are? Yup. Well, since he's here even now, I imagine he basically lives in here. So it's hardly surprising he knows where to find things. I don't have much time. Can you tell me where to find them? By request. Request? You don't know what that is. He gazes at me with eyes like black holes of cosmic disdain. Can only get them by request. They're not kept out here. Then where are they kept? Behind the reception desk in the back. It's not locked, so go ahead. There are a number of bookshelves behind the desk, it's true. Thank you, Nageki, really. Don't worry about it.
You've been mumbling to yourself ever since we split up. Please try to remain in charge of your faculties, Kawara.
Oh, sorry, I was talking to him.
Talking? To the bookshelves? Surely there are better uses for your energy.
No, Nageki was telling me where to find the...
There's no one else here. Cease this bizarre monodrama.
What is he talking about? Nageki is standing right next to me. It's not like he's behind a shelf or something. Worried he's a figment of my imagination for a minute, but he just told me where to find the records. Sakuya? Let's find out. Can I ask you something, Nageki? Yes. Are you a hallucination? If I was, that would mean you're asking a hallucination whether or not he's a hallucination. Yeah, that's right. It does seem a little weird. Does it matter? Maybe I am, or maybe I'm not. That doesn't answer anything. This doesn't usually happen. I've never been able to talk to a bird I've just met before. I think I will remember everything soon. What about you? Have you found the thing you forgot yet? Nageki, do you know something about that? Huh? He disappeared. The thing I forgot. That's exactly what the doctor said, too. Why didn't Nageki know about that? It wasn't just a coincidence, was it? Am I forgetting something important about all this? I don't think I can dismiss him as just a hallucination.
Request-only books. This shelf?
Looks like it. I see a lot of the same books as were in the headmaster's office.
Chronology of Saint Pigeon Nations. This?
Let's see. 2180, founding the school same year. Ishijo Kisugu inaugurated as headmaster.
2180? Much more recent than I thought.
Only 8 years. I hadn't known either.
Aside from that, it's all transfer student records and sports scores. Is there really a clue in here?
Wait, Sakuya, look at this. 2183, medical center shut down due to fire.
Medical center? Does this school have something like that?
I don't think so.
There was no mention of it in the student guide. I suppose it was never reopened. Does it say anything else?
Right here. Damage from the fire. The book presents us with a new mystery, as if to taunt our inability to hold all those we already have. A new sort of mystery. 2183, medical center shut down due to fire. Freshman Fujishiro Nageki died in the basement where the fire started.
Didn't I just hear that name?
The exact same, but that's... Nageki died 5 years ago? And what is the Nageki I keep meeting today? He didn't deny that he was a hallucination. Sakuya couldn't see him. Which means he's... a ghost.
Don't say such dreadful things. It's unscientific.
Good luck.
Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce French at all.
Yeah.
Who did this spell? We're betting our lives on this search, you know. I won't have any occult rubbish brought into it.
But I think he knew something. If he's the same bird, then he could be the key to solving this mystery.
So you intend to rely on some invisible ghost? There are limits, Kawara.
I spent some time looking for him in the library, but couldn't find him. He's always found me rather than the other way around. I'll just have to wait for him to show up again. The blood-stained bird.
Do you have an idea?
I feel like I should. It's not something I'd encounter normally, but for some reason. Don't I know some birdie like that? Oh no.
Vague as always. We do have a time limit here.
Is it gonna be Angel?
Yeah, I just realized that. at like the exact same time.
I need to stop.
We must
so
not fall behind.
I'm gonna go ahead and call it now. I'm really tired. I can't keep up with what's going on.
Yeah, and I get the feeling there's still a lot more.
Yeah.
Next time, bird.
Bird.
Angel bird.
Angel bird. Bye.